Welcome to jjlearnersspot. Today we are going to solve the exercise problem 1 in exercise 2.2. We are going to solve all the 6 problems in the first question. Subscribe our channel and share it with your friends. First of all, read the question one or twice to understand what is given and what they ask in the question. Find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. We know that how to find the zeros of the quadratic polynomials. First, equate the polynomial p of x to 0, then factorize the polynomial to find zeros and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Already I explained the topic relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Go on refer it. So what is the sum of the roots? Alpha plus beta, or the two roots alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. Minus b is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square. The product of the roots alpha beta equal to c by a. C is the constant term and a is the coefficient of x square. The first question is x square minus 2x minus 8. First we are going to find the zeros of this polynomial. How we can find the zeros of this polynomial? Here the polynomial is x square minus 2x minus 8. First, equate this polynomial to 0. 0. Next, factorize this quadratic polynomial. One easy step for factorization is to multiply the coefficient of x square and the constant term. 1 into minus 8 is minus 8. You have to find two numbers such that when you multiply them, you get minus 8, and when you add them, you get minus 2. So, what are the two numbers? 2 and minus 4. When you multiply 2 into minus 4 is minus 8. When you add 2 minus 4 is minus 2. So, split the middle term into minus 2x into plus 2x minus 4x equal to 0. Take x common in the first two terms, x plus 2 and minus 4 in the next two terms, x plus 2 equal to 0. So x plus 2 is common. X plus 2, the remaining x minus 4 equal to 0. So x plus 2 equal to 0, x minus 4 equal to 0. So x equal to minus 2 and x equal to 4 are the two roots of this polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8. Now we get the two zeros of this quadratic polynomial. Next we are going to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So sum of the roots. Sum of roots equal to, what's the sum of roots? Minus 2 plus 4 equal to 2. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. What is minus b? It's minus 2. Minus 2 of minus 2. A is 1. Here 2 by 1 equal to 2. So this is same. Next, product of roots equal to minus 2 into 4 equal to minus 8. And the relationship alpha beta equal to c by a. What is c? The constant term is minus 8. Minus 8 by a. A is 1. So minus 8. Okay, finally we verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Next we are going to solve the second question, 4s square minus 4s plus 1. To find zeros, first equate this polynomial p of x to 0 equal to 0. Then factorize this polynomial. To factorize the quadratic polynomial, first multiply the coefficient of x square and the constant term. 4 into 1, 4. We have to find the two numbers. When we multiply them, we get 4. When we add them, we get minus 4. Minus 2 and minus 2. When we add minus 2 and minus 2, we get 4. So split the middle term 4s into minus 2s minus 2s. Then take 2 years common in the first two terms. You get 2s minus 1 and minus 1 common in the last two terms. 2s minus 1 equal to 0. Then 2s minus 1 is common and the remaining term 2s minus 1 equal to 0. 2s minus 1 equal to 0. 2s minus 1 equal to 0. So s equal to 1 by 2. So we get the two same roots. Alpha is 1 by 2 and beta is also 1 by 2. Next, what's the value of A? It's 4. B, the coefficient of S is minus 4. C equal to 1, constant term. And we are going to verify the relationship. Sum of roots equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. Alpha plus beta equal to minus B by A. What is B? Minus 4. Minus of minus 4 by what is A? 4 equal to 1. Next, the product of roots. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. It's 1 by 4. Then alpha beta is equal to C by A. What is C? C. 1. A is 4. So 1 by 4. So it's very easy. All problems are the same order. The third problem is 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. First, P of x equal to 6x square. Write it in the standard form minus 7x minus 3. Equate this polynomial to 0. Six into minus 3 minus 18. So the two numbers is minus 9 and plus 2. When we add them, we get minus 7. So split the middle term into minus 9x plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Then take 3x common in the first two terms. You get 2x minus 3 plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So 2x minus 3 is common and the remaining term 3x. 3x plus 1 equal to 0. 2x minus 3 equal to 0. 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So x equal to minus 1 by 3. Here x equal to 3 by 2. Alpha equal to 3 by 2. Beta equal to minus 1 by 3. What's the value of A? A is 6. B is minus 7 and C is minus 3. Next, we are going to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Sum equal to 3 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Take LCM, you get 9 minus 2 by 6 equal to 7 by 6. And alpha plus beta equal to minus B by A. What is B? Minus 7 by what is A? 6. So 7 by 6. And what is the product? Equal to 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 3. 3 can cancel, so minus 1 by 2. Alpha beta, product of the roots, equal to C by A. What is C? Minus 3. By what is A? 6. So we get minus 1 by 2. That's all. And next sum is 4u square plus 8u. Here the constant term is 0. First, p of x equal to 4u square plus 8u. So equate this polynomial to 0. Take 4u common and u plus 2 equal to 0. So 4u equal to 0 and u plus 2 equal to 0. U equal to 0, u equal to minus 2. So it gets easy. One root is 0 and the other root is minus 2. What's the value of a is 4, b equal to 8 and c equal to 0. And what's the sum of roots is 0 plus minus 2 equal to minus 2. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. What is b? 8. Right? What is a? 4. So minus 2. What's the product of the roots? 0 into minus 2 equal to 0. Alpha beta equal to c by a. What is c? C by a. 4. 0 by any number is 0. So we verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of polynomials. And the next problem is t square minus 15. Just t square minus 15. Here the x term is 0. Equate this polynomial to 0. Here you have to use the a square minus b square formula. So root 15 square equal to 0. So this is in the form a square minus b square. We have to use the formula a plus b into a minus b equal to 0. T equal to minus root 15. Here t equal to root 15. Or you can just equate t square minus 15 equal to 0 and t square equal to 15. T equal to plus or minus root 15. What are the two roots? Alpha equal to minus root 15, beta equal to plus root 15. Then sum of the roots equal to minus root 15 plus root 15 equal to 0. Here, what's the value of a? A is 1, b equal to 0, c equal to minus 15. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a minus 0 by 1 equal to 0. And what's the product of the roots? Minus root 15 into plus root 15 equal to minus 15. Alpha beta equal to c by a. What's the value of c? Minus 15 by what's the value of a? So, and this is the last problem, 3x square minus x minus 4. We have x equal to 3x square minus x minus 4. Equate this polynomial to 0 to find zeros. 3 into minus 4 is minus 12. So what are the numbers? Minus 4, 3. When we multiply minus 4 into 3, we get minus 12. When we add them, we get minus 1. So split the middle term into plus 3x minus 4x equal to 0. Take 3x common in the first two terms. You get x plus 1 and minus 4 common in last two terms. x plus 1 equal to 0. X plus 1 is the common term. The remaining is 3x minus 4 equal to 0. So x plus 1 equal to 0 and 3x minus 4 equal to 0. Here x equal to 4 by 3. Here x equal to minus 1. Alpha equal to minus 1. Beta equal to 4 by 3. And what's the value of a in the given polynomial? It's 3. B equal to minus 1. C equal to minus 4. And what is the sum of zeros? Minus 1 plus 4 by 3. Take LCM. Minus 3 plus 4 by 3. You get 1 by 3. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. What is b? Minus 1 by 3. So you get 1 by 3. What's the product of the roots? Product of the roots is minus 1 into 4 by 3. You get minus 4 by 3. Alpha beta equal to c by a. What's the value of c? Minus 4 by 3. Okay, I believe you learn how to solve this type of problems. First, equate this polynomial to 0. Factor this polynomial to get zeros, alpha and beta, or the two zeros of the quadratic polynomial. And the sum of the roots, alpha plus beta, minus 1, 4 by 3 equal to 1 by 3. And the relationship alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. So what is b? B is minus 1. What is a? A is 3. And the product of the roots is minus 4 by 3. Alpha beta equal to c by a. What is c? Minus 4. A is 3. Once you practice, it will be very easy. Thanks for watching.